week kicks off tonight. Another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Go!
They'll run it for the first time with Audric Estime. They'll cobble together a yard there. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Estime with another carry. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Go again with Estime. They'll stop him here right before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offense in front of a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go.
From the pistol, and give to Estime. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. And tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. The counter give, Estime. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff to Estime. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
What is going on?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
What is up?
Going right side, Evans with it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
They've got first down from the 31.
What is up?
Williams with a quick pass out wide. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
What is up?
From the 34. That's Odunze again. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now third and short.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. Third down coming. Working from the gun, Williams. It's on target to Moore. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
37-yard line.
So it'll be another first and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37.
What is up?
To the air yet again, Williams. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
What is up?
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Start this one on the ground with Estime. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Handoff for Estime. All right, they brought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and 4 coming up now. Handoff left for Estime. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun handoff down to Chandler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Estime on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Pass play now. Oh, Jefferson lost the football. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Run it up.
They gave up the middle to Evans. good for a gain of 5. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
What is that? Axel.
From the 37. All in left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a running check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Vikings nothing. Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Estime up the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, and they go right back to it. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Shamar Turner ending that one.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Estime gets it going left. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill in the Bears territory. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They give up the gut to Chandler. And he picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Give inside to Estime. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. It's the Vikings with a 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Go! 60 Eagles, 60.
On here with Estime. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
The
This time it's a passing play. Has it in close. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Estime on 3rd down. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Let's go.
Flying forward, it's Estime. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings make it a 1-score game before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Evans now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is on? Diggy Angel.
On the play fake, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Williams from the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's good.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
He finds Odunze downfield. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Williams to throw. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Williams again. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 28-yard line.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Santos' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. Complete over the middle. Down the left sideline he goes. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump.
And it's a miss. The kick is no good, so this game stays at a 4-point differential. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Evans now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Williams will look to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Williams set to pass. Into the hands of Duvernay. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Evans straight ahead. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found to seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. This is Estime. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. They'll try it left with Chandler. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Here's a handoff to Estime. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up fourth down.
They'll go again with Estime. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Williams off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
What is going on?
Running with Swift out of the gun. That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
A less than ideal third and 8 here.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. Hartley's one on the ground with Estime. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A give to Mason. Broke through the tackle. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Handoff for Estime. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Estime. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. This is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Running on first, it's Estime. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash your defense like that, next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is Estime on 2nd down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
70 Lions.
Back to throw now. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Here we go, set!
They'll give it to Mason. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
19 Tiger.
Handoff left for Estiman. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
He's throwing for it. He has it. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is it on?
Williams on the play action. They did it! He made the interception! Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Estime up the middle. And this hasn't been a common side of the play tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Estiman. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just...
And he didn't get it. Oh, the kick is no good. That leaves the door open for a field goal now to tie this game. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 41.
What is up? Jordan.
Swift now from the pistol. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. up the middle to Evans. It wasn't a fan what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
What is on?
Here's another carry for Evans. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Staying ground with Evans. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
What is up?
One play action. Williams. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Filthy.
Running it with Evans. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Williams on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Vikings' 15-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trail by a field goal. 2nd and 3 now. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
What is up?
Throwing now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 10
Move the
yards.
chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Give to Evans from the gun. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minutes. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
27. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And some issues to clean up in the return game as he's out deep on his own side. Looking to be around the 14-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Eason trying left side. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. They give inside to Estime. Bounce outside. He is a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring in 2nd down. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Estime with another carry. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.